Hi, everyone. Howdy. How's it going? Let me know. I'm using a new broadcast system. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Leave a comment down below. All right. How's it going? Let me go to the chat. Howdy, everyone. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Here we go now. All right, guys. I'm using, if you guys can see, right here says my name in case you don't know. And then right here, we got me. It's the new broadcasting system. How's it going, everyone? Can you hear me? Perfect. All right, everyone. We got new broadcasting equipment thanks to my friends. 5to go. Hey, we're doing this live broadcast, and they recommended this thing called Duck something called StreamYard. And let me tell you guys something. This is really cool. There's a lot of buttons, and I'm super excited. And we're gonna bring them on in 5 minutes, y'all. I just wanna give everybody a couple minutes to kind of come on in. And here we go now. All right, what's going on, everyone? William, where's Andrea? That's a great question. Where is Andrea? She's here. She doesn't want to be on camera. It's all good. But here's what's pretty cool, y'all. We got some new equipment going on. As you can see, I can make my little man in the corner right here disappear. We can use this duck thingy, which we won't. But today we are talking with 5to go. And if you guys haven't seen, they just published a video yesterday called, oh, hang on, dang nabbit. Where'd I go? Comments. Let me, how do I turn their comment off? Hang on. All right, hide. If you guys saw, they came out with a video yesterday called Exposed, the Truth About Matt's RV Reviews. Oh, we're going to talk with them. If you guys haven't seen it, it was a good video, but, it was just a lot of fun. They sent me an email yesterday with the, not an email, but a Facebook chat with that thumbnail picture. And I'm like, oh, snap. I'm like, I think I'm about to lose my job. No. All right. So everyone leave a comment. If you're here, if you're watching, if you watched it. All right. Scott Beaver. Oh, that's a cool comment. Oh, not that one. Good morning from Thailand. We're worldwide, folks. All right. So we're actually going to do something cool today. For those of you who are big fans of 5to go, or you just have a general question throughout the live broadcast. Oh my God. Thanks, Rob. Keep the party going. Super chat. Thanks so much, Nicholas. Double super chat. Oh, snap. And Izzy and MJ did a super chat. Thanks, y'all. That's so cool. Thanks, Rob. And thank you, Nicholas. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm about to bring on 5to go in 1 minute and 7 seconds. And if you guys have a question for them, put real bold. Actually, oh my God, this is so cool. Go like this. QUSTION. Right? Go question. Hey, 5to go. This is an example. All right. Crap. So if you have a question, put real bold question before your question, and I will pop it up right here on the screen, and they will be able to answer your question for you. So without any further ado, I got them unmuted, and then watch this, y'all. You ready? Here we go now. Bam! Oh, what's going on? Howdy. Oh, snap. Hang on a second. Thanks so much, Warren Nelson, for that super chat. We appreciate it. How is it going? Y'all, 5 to go.
Can you hear us okay?
We're good. We're good.
Yep. Oh my God. I gotta interrupt again. Thank you so much, Susan S., for that super chat. We appreciate it. Sorry, y'all. How are you guys?
Good. I'm very carefully turning the tripod.
Yeah. Turn it.
There we
We're
go.
good to go. Guys, look at this new software. Well, first and foremost, thank you for that awesome video.
Yeah, man.
You're welcome.
But two, even more. Thank you for this cool software. Look at this. We can go like this. We can go like this. Look at this. I could be talking, and then I can go like this, and then you guys can be talking. This is the coolest thing, and somebody with ADHD should not have access to this many buttons.
Did you need to put a seizure warning before this?
Yes. Oh, a little warning. If you guys get seizures, I'll watch this next video.
So how are we going to do these questions? Because we're watching chat. Am I going to call them out, or are you going to pop them up on the screen and then we'll answer them?
Little bit of both. As I said, this is going to be a video, obviously, on my channel. But trust me when I say this is as much your video as it is my video. So at any time, you guys are two people and I'm just me today. Everybody's asking about where Andrea is. She doesn't want to be on video right now. She's a little mad, but she's just tired. But so I mean, if you guys take control of this chat, feel free, because I got a lot of buttons and everything going on here.
Yeah,
so
I have no control over putting comments up, so that's all you, man.
Yeah, I can see them though. So first, I want to know, how is it going in your new motorhome?
It's going.
It's
you can see. You guys have all been watching the videos. We got rid of those big chunky balances, and we've put up curtains because they take up way less space. They're much easier to clean, and they look a heck of a lot better.
Yes, so nice.
Yeah, absolutely. So, for everybody who's just now watching, holy smokes, we have 281 people. So, for everybody who's watching, why don't we pretend like they didn't see that video? And why don't you guys just do like an introduction to who you guys are and what you're about, and kind of go from there.
Oh, it's all me. Okay. Well, I'm Erin from 5 to Go. Brian and I have been married for almost 14 years.
This month.
Yeah, our anniversary is coming up. We have 3 redheads, little kids, 11, 5, and 4. And we decided back in 2017 to go full-time and travel around the country. And within 20 months, we had seen all of the lower 48 states. And then we decided, well, let's go ahead and settle down again, get the kids back in school, rent a house in Colorado Springs because it's beautiful here. And we've done 1 winter in Colorado, and that's enough.
We're done.
And so we started looking to go back full time because we really missed all the freedom of being full time in an RV. And Matt reached out to us back in December and said, hey, I heard you guys were looking, and what can I do to help you out? So we've been talking with him since like right around Christmas time. And this rig became available in the general RV inventory, but it was in Jacksonville, Florida. And so we wrote to Matt and we were like, hey, can you get eyes on this? Can you get in it? Can you tell us what it's like? And he brought it down to the Ocala store, did a live video with us, walking through it, sitting on toilets, making sure it didn't smell, pushing buttons, making sure everything opened and closed, the loft came up and down, all of that kind of stuff. And then he and Brian started talking about what we could do to make it ours. And then we got a couple of other general people involved, and we were able to do lots of things long distance. Brian flew during the pandemic to Florida by himself. I really wanted to go. But then he was able to do all of the walkthrough, meet Matt, hang out, find all of the things that we needed to check on this RV, and got on the road within a couple days. And now we have it here with us, and we're just kind of making it our own, and it is fantastic.
Yep.
Awesome. Why don't you tell everybody what RV you got?
It is a 2016 Fleetwood Bounder 36E.
And it is the 30th anniversary.
Is it
25th?
It's
30th.
30th?
30th anniversary edition.
Yep, which is why
And I'm playing with these buttons. And as you can see here on the screen, for those of you who saw both your and my video, I actually did a walkthrough video of your unit. And this was the behind the tours video of Brian recording me, which I had a lot of fun doing that. And then also what was really exciting about your unit was that it was the 30th anniversary edition, which I think is super cool because this company called Route 66, oh, you got it right there. Route 66, they make a special toy that is the exact replica of your motorhome, which is super, super exciting.
Yep, that's very cool. We're gonna have to keep that away from the kids, though.
Yes, it's not a toy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with questions now. So again, if you guys have questions, put question in front of your question, and I'll start answering them. But I have a question first, and I think I might have asked you guys this, but we're gonna pretend like I didn't and ask you guys again. You guys are 5 to go, so you're a family of 5, but you decided not to go with a bunkhouse model. Why is that?
We're sitting in it,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, the bunkhouse models, to be totally brutally honest, the living rooms always suck in bunkhouse models because they have to basically take up this much space dedicated to 2 beds, normally about halfway down the rig. Either the kitchens get really small, the living rooms get really small, TVs are in stupid locations, all sorts of stuff like that. So our plan is to have the girls sleep up on the loft that's up behind you.
It's like a queen size.
Yeah, it's huge. It's plenty big for the girls. And then Ben is going to sleep here on the couch. We'll just pop it out and throw some sheets on it. It'll be great.
Yep. He's very excited to sleep on the couch.
Yeah, so bunkhouse models just, and also you lose a lot of storage. And just, I mean, you've been in tons of RVs too. The bunkhouse models just, I don't know. There are a couple that are really nice.
Right.
But in general.
And we wanted a living room that we could all sit in. Yeah. We had a bunkhouse travel trailer, and all we had was 2 theater seats to sit in to watch movies and stuff. And so the kids ended up either in our laps or laying on the floor watching movies with us. And so we wanted something where we could all be together, because those bunks, they just sleep in them. And so we didn't need something all day long that was taking up space.
Yep. So
hey, can we jump in real quick?
Yeah.
Respected shout out. One of our best friends just joined.
Who's that?
Here. Elizabeth Duval. We know her as Best Macketeer.
She's godmother to our oldest child.
We were in each other's weddings.
Yep.
Hang on. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Hi, Elizabeth. Is she from Maryland?
She was in Maryland, yeah.
Yep.
She's
nice.
in Richmond now.
I see all the Orioles stuff.
Family's all from Maryland and everything, so they are big Orioles fans.
Nice. I used to work for the Orioles. Fun story.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yep. I worked for all the baseball teams. But we got a question here in a super chat. Thanks so much, Kelly. The question is, how will you pay for full timing?
You got to work remotely.
Yep.
Got to work remotely.
Yeah, pretty much everyone that's full timers, they either have a lot of money sitting around, which we don't, or they have jobs they can do remotely. So it's a lot of people that do tech jobs, a lot of IT. Good friends of ours that were here a little while ago, she does drafting for an oil pipeline company. So anything you can do 100% remote, as long as you can figure out internet, you can do from an RV.
Yep.
So,
well, everybody also knows that us YouTubers are millionaires.
Oh, yes.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
Not these YouTubers. Nope.
Not these guys. Not that screen. Not this screen. No. Cool. We got another question. I watched 5 to go, and yes, it's cute that you have 3 redhead kids. Where and how did you get those curtains to fit? And where did you get your rods to hang the curtains on?
All right.
We have 2. We too have a 5th wheel.
This is a super top secret. You may never have heard of this place before. Walmart.
Yes.
They're the cheapest curtain rods you could possibly get. And we actually really like them because, first of all, they're lightweight. So they're not going to bounce and break on the road. But they also curve around the corners.
Yeah, they're just the metal ones that that are kind of like, I don't know, an inch thick, and they just wrap around the side. They are absolutely the cheapest ones you can get.
Yeah, it's like $3 for these little short windows.
And then the curtains I got at the white ones I got at Walmart. The pattern ones behind here I got at Target. And then I have a really, really good friend who is a great seamstress, and she offered to make them fit for in here. And really I had like I could get 2 curtains out of each panel because of how short these windows are. Yeah. And so I didn't have to spend a lot of money because I'm all about that. And then I had leftover stuff, so we just covered the like really ugly RV pillows that the rig came with in the extra pattern, and then some quilted stuff. So don't rip anything.
So they used to look like that, but now they look much better.
Yes.
Nice. I have a question.
Yeah.
You guys had a Grand Design travel trailer.
Yes.
That you full-timed in. Yep. And now you guys are full-timing in the Class A motorhome. What made you decide, this is a question that I get asked every day as a salesperson when a customer comes in, and they know their goal. They want a full-time, but they don't know if they want a towable or a motorhome. What was it that made you guys decide motorhome? This time to where last time you did have a towable.
Yeah, so last time we knew that we were going to be trying to hit all 48 states in less than 2 years, and we actually did it less than 18 months. And so we went with an F350, and we were telling that Grand Design it was 312 BHGS, about 37 feet. And we all fit in it. It was a little tight, so it was the 5 of us and a dog all piled into that truck. But because of how fast we were moving, we averaged, I think it was 2.5 nights per stop. Yeah. We were in more than 150 campgrounds in 18 months. So we were moving a lot and very, very quickly. So we wanted to basically be lightweight, I guess. Not technically lightweight, but not have a lot of stuff. Yeah, just one vehicle, just very straightforward. Gas, I mean, towing with a diesel is not much different than what a motorhome gets mileage wise. Right. So it really was just how fast we were traveling before. Right. This time around, we're going to be staying in places for 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time.
Long, if not longer.
If not longer. And when we're in those places, we're going to have my little C-Max and Aaron's van for exploring, whatever's nearby. So because we're not going to spend as much time on the road, we wanted something that was bigger, something that had a little bit more storage, something that was easier to move.
And easier to set up.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's
setting this up is so much easier. If I had known how much easier it was to set this up than the travel trailer every time, especially when we were at 150 different campgrounds setting up and tearing down, trying to keep the kids entertained and all that kind of stuff when you're trying to level and trying to move this and then unhooking and then getting level again. And we would have just probably started with a Class A.
Really?
Instead of doing a travel trailer because our kids were so little. They were 20 months, 3, and 8. And so we couldn't let them out because they would just wander around. So we had to keep them entertained in the truck. And then, once you park somewhere, they want to get out and be all around. And you just can't do that when you're trying to focus on getting set up. And so, I mean, we would have spent so much less time.
Yeah.
We would have been able to get to campgrounds, get set up, have lunch all within that, first couple minutes getting there instead of having to make them wait in the van or in the truck. So yeah, I think we would have started had we known a little bit more with the class.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we're going rapid fire, y'all. We got a lot of stuff going on. Man, we got 364 people. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay, this is a great question. Just about to hit the road for the first time. What do you guys use for reliable internet? And this is a great question for you guys because I got to, spend some serious one-on-one time with you guys. And I understand that you're like gamers and you guys need a lot of fast internet.
Yeah, let me show you. It's actually pretty straightforward.
Where are you going? Oh.
It's just a hotspot.
Really?
So yeah, it's just an AT&T hotspot. We're grandfathered into an unlimited plan. And everywhere we've been, it has been plenty fast, and the amount of data we use doesn't matter. So Yeah.
Right, but even if you weren't grandfathered in, it still gives you enough speed for. I mean, yeah. So you guys play competitive video games online, which takes a lot of like bandwidth, I guess, or whatever.
Yep.
And me, I'm at this freaking house, and literally before I went live, I had to tell Andrea, all right, nobody go online and mess up the Wi-Fi just because Wi-Fi crap is crazy.
Huh.
So that's cool that you have enough just from that little hotspot.
We do prioritize Wi-Fi. It's
very cool. All right. Love watching both your channels. Thanks so much, Darlene, Brian, and Aaron. Was there any stress in buying an RV out of state, pretty much sight unseen?
No. And mostly because we trusted Matt to not screw around with us. The only stress really came in when it was figuring out how to get down there.
Yes.
Our flights were canceled, or my flights were canceled and moved around 3 times, 18 hours before I was supposed to, go to the airport. So all of the stress was just involved in that travel, and just because of all this craziness that's going on right now. But no, not really. And I was, like I said in the video yesterday, I was totally prepared to, if I got in this thing and saw something that scared me, I would have just gotten a plane ticket and flown back home. So, I wasn't committed to anything until after I had a chance to be fine with what we were buying. So,
could you imagine how awkward that drive would have been back? No, just kidding.
You're back to the airport?
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, don't want to do business with you. Can I get a ride back to the airport?
Hey, Matt, screw you. Hey, can I get a ride? No, just kidding. Oh, my God. All right. Thanks, Max. Oh, my God. These people are putting me to sleep. Thanks for watching.
So go to bed. It's late.
Oh, my God. That is so funny. Oh, this is a great question. Matt, do you have an RV? Hell no. I would never buy one of these things. No. I get to take the RVs out for free. Question, are you keeping both vehicles? Oh, that's a great question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you keeping both vehicles? How are you going to do that?
Yeah, we're going to tow the C-Max. We're going to flat tow it off the back of this thing. And then Aaron's going to drive the van with the kids in it. Because we do have a video from a couple months back where we were researching safety in motorhomes, and we really didn't like what we found. So we've decided that the 2 younger kids that need to be in car seats will never ride in this. If the oldest wants to ride on the front seat, like passenger side with me, that's fine. But we're not putting our little kids in here for any reason.
Nope.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's so crazy as an RV salesman. When people ask me safety questions about a motorhome, I'm like,
no,
it's only aluminum, and it just kind of is what it is.
Yep.
So this is a tough question, Matt. How long does a brand new RV that's $150,000 take to depreciate to an affordable $80,000 or less? How many years? That's a real tough question because it just depends on who, what, where, when, and what the market's doing. When the market just fluctuates, but maybe like 4 years, something like that. Who knows? Might be 1 year, might be 10 years. It just depends on what it is. Now, not to put your guys' business out there, didn't you say you sold your Grand Design for a really good amount?
Yeah.
From what you paid?
We bought it for 41, I think, and then we lived in it for 18,000 miles, 2 years, and we sold it for 36.
Yep.
So
right. So that's
because there's no odometer, there's no engine, transmission, none of that. Towables, they don't drop near as quickly as anything with a motor.
Ours was in really good condition too after those 2 years, even with 3 kids and a dog, because we're kind of meticulously clean people.
Right. Well, I wouldn't say that motorized depreciates any faster or less faster, but I mean, you had a Grand Design, and right now, and even when you had it, I mean, Grand Designs are hot. Yeah. Now, Grand Design, literally, you could buy a Grand Design today, and they could do something to piss off the world, and nobody wants them anymore, and so then the market will tank. So it really just depends. It's so hard and unpredictable. But here's what I will say. I had somebody reach out to me like a couple hours ago, and they're trading in a 2013 leisure travel van, and they said it was worth $85,000. And I'm like, lady, you're crazy. It's a 2013. Sure enough, I pulled it up on the book, and they're selling like it. Literally, NADA has that. So it just depends on what you have and how the market's doing.
Yeah, Class Bs are kind of crazy too. Like most of the Class Bs I see cost more than a Class A brand new. It's is that a popularity thing or is
no? Here's why. Because a Class B,
sort of thing?
a Class B costs more money to make than a Class A because you get a big guy and so a Class B is a unibody shell, and so they have to build it from the inside out.
Right.
Where a Class A is just a stripped chassis, and it's pretty much just a travel trailer on the chassis.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody gave a super chat, and I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Thanks so much, Travel with Delaney's. Everybody, make sure you check out their YouTube channel. They have a YouTube channel. It's called Travel with Delaney's. Thank you so much for that super chat. Really, really nice. All right. Oh my God, it's Travels with Delaney. Well, there you go, Kevin Spiel. Important question. Do you plan on dance after 3, 2, 1, or are they all the improvs? Currently in a 34J Windsport on your recommendations. Thanks. Yeah, that's a great model, 34J. I just did a video on that, and it's a nice camper. I call it a camper motorhome because it's one of the only ones that gives you bunk beds and bunk beds and an outside kitchen. How difficult is it to finance a used RV? It can be difficult if it's over 10 years old. I can tell you that.
That's one major reason that we were looking basically at like 2012, 2013 and newer, because pretty much nobody will finance anything older than 10 years. And some companies won't even go older than 7 years. Like I know USAA, who we used, they won't go beyond 7 years old. So,
fun fact. You ready for this? I was about to say something, but then didn't want to say anything because you guys finance with USAA. You ready for this? If you guys didn't buy when you did and you wanted to buy today, USAA would not give you a loan. You know why? They dropped it. The max loan USAA is giving out right now is $35,000. Is that weird?
Wow.
Like straight up. 850 credit score. If you're a millionaire with USAA, their max on a RV loan is $35,000. Yeah, we just got a bulletin thingy yesterday or 2 days ago. Banks are weird like that.
Yeah. Well, serendipity that we went when we did.
Here's the next question. Yo, by the way, I love this chat program. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God, 421 people. Did you guys share this on your channel?
Of course.
We did, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, there's no way all these people are here. So question, both your channels are awesome. Thanks for all you do. You guys plan on doing any boondocking? Would you recommend a Class A for boondocking? If not, then what rig?
Okay, so boondocking, my answer is yes. Her answer is
Yeah.
I think so. With the travel trailer that we had before, we did not really go boondocking. We did like one weekend, and we would stop at Walmart's to break up long drives. But we didn't do much there because the generator, we had to load it out of the truck, plug everything in, get all that going, and it was just a big hassle to do anything like that. With this, though, we can just pull up, I hit a button, generator's on, AC's going, everything's great. And really one of the big restrictions, so whether we'd recommend a Class A for boondocking or not, the big thing, if you do a lot of boondocking, you need to look at how big your tanks are. The primary one is going to be your freshwater tank, and then also your gray and your black tanks need to be big enough to hold all of your freshwater as you use it and soil it, and it goes into those tanks. So there are definitely rigs that you think would be good for boondocking, but they might have like a 40-gallon or 60-gallon freshwater tank, and that might not last long enough for you. So that's more of a consideration, I would say, than the actual like form factor of the RV.
Yes.
Cool. We got a lot of people asking, how much did you pay for your RV? That's rude, Dave. What's your social security number, buddy? Tell us your social security number and we'll tell you how much they paid, huh?
Please don't do that.
Yeah. No. Yeah, everybody's asking that. That's so rude. It's like asking me what's your rate?
People have been asking us how much we paid. You guys had it listed for $80,000. We didn't pay $80,000, but with taxes we did. So
because they called, they texted, they emailed, and they FaceTime. That's why. All right. Thank you so much, Thomas, for that super chat. Hey, Andrea's here. She told me not to do that. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a great question. What brands of fifth wheels hold their value the longest? That's a tough question. But again, we all know Grand Designs are doing a pretty good job right now.
Yep.
But again, 6 months, that might not be the case. And everything.
Our favorite fifth wheel is the Grand Design Solitude 3740.
Yeah.
It can fit all our kids in the back.
My favorite fifth wheel is a brand that we don't even sell at General RV. Have you guys seen those Riverstones?
Are those the huge triple axle ones?
Yeah, with the front kitchen toy hauler.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Let me tell you, if somebody wants to pay $120,000 for a fifth wheel, that is the fifth wheel to get. Ooh. If you would have gone with a different RV, what would you have chosen?
I
know.
one answer, and the only reason we didn't go with that, well, we might have two actually.
We might have different answers.
Okay, so we might have different answers. I have one, and the only reason we didn't go with that one is because you just can't find them. The Winnebago, it's either the Adventurer 36Z or there's two different names. They changed the name, but it's the 36Z. It is an awesome.
Oh, we just got one of those in on trade.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Oh, so if we had gone with a different RV and we didn't have a budget and we were going to get a diesel, it would be a is it a Winnebago? Yeah, a Winnebago Forza.
42W.
42W. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was lovely. We did a video on it. It had the opposing slides. It had the TV in a good place. It had bunks. It had the over. It was lovely.
It was huge.
It was enormous though, but it was also like $380,000 or something, which was not in our budget.
No. Awesome. Thanks so much for the super chat. Only found your channel recently, Matt. Nope. No idea how we missed it. Love 5 to go. Been watching you guys from the beginning.
Yep.
Can you recognize them?
Too.
We apologize for all those old videos. They're much better now.
I love these.
Now, are they a member of your Patreon?
Not that I'm aware of.
Nope.
Unless they have a different name.
Oh crap! Now I gotta go to the chat.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. So here's my next question. Just because I'm playing with all these new buttons, you recently changed. So for those of you who don't know, you guys have a Patreon.
We do.
A $4 membership thing and a
$10.
Yes. And so what does that get everybody?
So first of all, we just changed the name. It used to be the 5 to Go family, but we thought that was a little bit confusing, and we wanted to do something fun and give them a really special name. So we came up with Roadrunners, which kind of does double duty because we're on the road, and also Roadrunners are awesome. They're my favorite bird. But basically, so for the $4 a month level, you get access to the private Facebook group, the private Discord group. We'll send you all some stickers.
Wait. The private what?
Facebook and Discord. Yeah.
Oh, I got it right there.
We also will send you a couple stickers. You'll have access to shirts that have the Roadrunners logo on it that only Roadrunners can buy. We also have started doing monthly giveaways, and the first one is running right now. And if you join us before noon Pacific noon Eastern tomorrow, you can enter the giveaway. And then we'll be doing them every month. This one is a shirt. And then the next one is actually going to be a solar panel. So if you've been in the market for a 100-watt suitcase solar panel, you could have a chance to win one. But that's only for our road runners. And then if you back us, we also have a special spot on our website where we list everybody's name.
Yep. And if you do the $10 level, you get to be at the end of our videos. We list your name at the end of there. And you also get access to our behind the scenes videos.
Yes. Deleted scenes.
Yeah.
We do our own live streams like this. We have done public ones on YouTube, but we do live streams with our patrons much more frequently.
And we come and visit you if we're nearby when we're coming through on the road.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're sharing our entire trip. Basically, it'll be real time. You'll be able to follow us across the country. And if you're somewhere near that route, we'll figure something out and say, hey.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, speaking of shirts, that shirt that you're wearing, how can somebody get one of those?
So just go to our channel and look below any of our videos.
Or on our website. Yeah.
Or on our website, 5togo.com. And we actually have another one over there.
You just got this.
But look, I got it on the screen right there.
Look at you.
I planned ahead. I was ready for it.
And we also have this one.
Yep.
This is one of our really popular designs. I like it. It's just basic and it's kind of...
Brian designed it.
Yeah, I do all of our stuff.
Yeah, do you do like graphic design and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've been doing graphic design since the mid-90s.
Yeah, because you did a really good job on this piece with graphic design. Freaked me out. Cool.
I enjoyed sending you that early. I liked watching you sweat about it.
Yeah, I was all like, oh, man. Here we go. Bill, we financed an 05 Bounder through a credit union a year ago, no problem. We're not saying it's not a problem. It's just once it's over 10 years old, it does get more difficult.
Yeah, I know your credit union is going to play a big part in that. The actual rig is going to play a big part in that, like what they value it at and stuff. So,
Yep. 464 people. Dang, 112 thumbs up. Thanks, everyone.
That's awesome.
Smelly Nelly must not know the rules. Come on, Smelly Nelly. All right. I just like that name. This is a great question. Why doesn't the general RV carry truck campers? That's such a small niche market, unfortunately. And they just don't sell well, and they're really expensive for what they are. I mean, truck campers is kind of like that B van. You're looking $40,000, $50,000, and they're just really silly. Oh, this is pretty cool. Hello from Australia. Good day, mate.
Oh, don't do that, Matt.
Down under. Hello, Michael. Bostus. It's Australian for beer. Love both our channels. How much do you guys get a kick when you hear people from other areas that watch your videos?
Yeah.
Oh, we love it.
Yeah, we love it. We have people that watch us.
In Ireland. Well, it's the guy that commented on here.
Oh, yeah. Where else? A lot of people in the UK.
We especially like when they join Discord because we're up really late.
Yeah.
And so when they pop on in the morning, we're still on talking late into the night. So that's kind of fun.
Has anybody ever recognized you?
Yes.
Yeah, we actually got recognized when we were in the Magic Kingdom in Disney World. And we were just walking along, and this girl with her family behind us just yelled, "Hey, are you guys on YouTube?" We were like, "Us?"
Yes. Are you talking to us? But when we go to RV shows, especially the bigger ones, we're recognized more at those because those are our people. So
no, definitely RV shows.
Yes.
I tell you what, when I was at the Tampa RV Super Show, it was freaking believable how many people stopped me and they're like, "Matt, do the jump." I couldn't go to the bathroom without somebody stopping me. People were taking pictures with me, acting like I was Leonardo DiCaprio or something. And it was so crazy because, I'm a salesman, so I'm there to sell RVs, right? And so I was sitting down at the table and the people would walk up. They're like, And like I'm negotiating with a customer, and they were just like sitting there, like just staring.
Biggest fan ever.
Or they would like try to help. They're like, "Hey, Matt is the best salesman ever," and I'm like, "Dude, go away."
I got this. I'm good at this. Come on.
No. So like, what we had to do was we had to like go like around a corner just to negotiate with customers, and like it was cool. So I think I did like 10 deals at the Tampa show, and 6 customers, they knew who I was, and they were there to buy from me. So it was cool with them because they're all like, "Yeah, Matt," right? But the other 4 people had no idea I was on YouTube. And I don't like go up to people and say, "Hi, I'm Matt from YouTube." So it was really kind of awkward, But
maybe we
yeah,
should walk around with our shirts and we could sell them at RV shows.
Yeah.
Do you guys plan on going to any RV shows coming up soon?
Well, we're planning on wintering in Florida again. So yeah, if the big RV shows like Tampa and stuff actually happen, which
we'll be there.
Who knows at this point? We will absolutely be there.
I wouldn't mind planning to go up to Hershey again in September because I love the Hershey show.
Well, maybe we can carpool.
Hey, we'll take the RV.
Yeah, I will be going. If the Hershey RV show is this year, I will be going there, and we will be going and we will be meeting up with Endless RVing.
Nice.
Right there. Do you know Endless RVing? Do you ever watch their videos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't MJ awesome? Hi, Big Daddy.
Well,
Matt, what are 3 things you like about 5 to Go's channel and 3 things you don't like? No. I don't know. I don't. I would answer that if I think I could. If I think I could do that. But it's not like I. It's not like I can. Just name things I don't like about a channel. See, like with an RV, it's so great because there's so many pieces and components.
Yeah.
I can find you 3 things I don't like, but to say it about a YouTube channel, that's just weird. Hi, Scott. Scott is sitting in General's RV parking lot right now. Yep, been there, done that. How does Scott? He just picked up his new RV. And Scott, because of that, I have a new sticker coming out next month, and you will be the first one in the world to get one.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Integras are nice too.
Yeah, it was an Integra Emblem 36U. So very similar floor plan to yours, bath and a half.
That's a nice one.
Thank you so much, Scott. All right. This is a great question. Matt, are your friends Will and Jen still doing YouTube? Thanks, Marilyn. You must be an OG original subscriber, part of the first 1,500 before I moved down here. And so, no, they're not still doing YouTube. So here's what happened to them. They bought a brand. They're going to be so mad if they're watching. They bought a brand new Cougar 5th wheel and decided that they wanted to rehab it. Against my advice, I told them to buy a used one. They bought a new one and ripped everything out of it. And, now they got a $35,000 yard ornament. I love Will and Jen. All right. What's this? Matt, your dream RV is my dream RV, the 2020 Integra Esteem, not the Magnitude. What are my chances of getting this in 2 years for $80,000 or less? Yeah, the Esteem, definitely. The Magnitude, definitely not. The Magnitudes are 140, so they won't depreciate that bad. But the Esteem was like 89, so yeah, it'll go down. Mm-hmm. Who's the first to get that sticker? Sorry, Izzy and MJ. But they're getting it tomorrow. So so ready to get our new RV from you. See you soon. Can we get a sticker too? Dang it, Debbie. I got you a sticker. Okay, so the first 2 are gone. Everybody else needs to sign up for Matt's RV reviews, and then you'll know. Larry, still haven't gotten your 4-piece sticker. Larry, send me an email. I'll send you another one. All right. I think that's it with the questions. Man, not that many questions, y'all. Does anybody else have questions? Do you guys have questions? David, who are you the biggest fan? Are you my biggest fan or are you their biggest fan? Cool.
Hers.
Okie dokie now. Let me see what we got. So what say you guys? I mean, let me ask you this. So what was your overall experience? Whoa, you ready for this? Why don't you guys give us the 3 things you liked about, or give us some pros and cons about buying from me in General RV, and what your thoughts were. Would you do it again? So for an example, like you drove home 2,000 miles, right? A couple months ago, I flew up to Chicago to deliver a motorhome to a customer, and I was like, man, this is a great idea. But then when I was doing it, I was like, man, this is a really stupid idea, and it kind of sucks. Going there and flying back and spending $100 on Uber. And I was like, man, this was fun, but I wouldn't do it again. Tell everybody, was it worth it coming down to Florida, driving home 2,000 miles? I mean, what was that like to do that in 3 days?
Well, my Uber was free.
Yeah.
You're looking at it right there. No, I think it was absolutely worth it, especially because of where we are. We're in Colorado Springs right now, and Colorado is not the place to buy a motorhome. There's nothing out here. Everything that's out here is overpriced. And really, it's like that pretty much everywhere west of the Midwest.
Right.
So I think flying down there and getting the price that we got and, getting to meet you and do videos together and then driving it back, totally worth it, 100%. And also, the flights were a little difficult. I did have issues with them getting canceled and moved around, but they were incredibly cheap. That's probably because of everything going on. Airlines hurting right now, but that definitely helped. And gas was really cheap on the way back too. It was like $1.05 in Alabama. So.
Oh, so such a funny story. You told me about this place called Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah,
Buc-ee's.
So, Christine Kirchens from Texas came 2 weeks ago or last week, and she bought a motorhome from me, and she brought me chocolate-covered raisins from Buc-ee's. And I was like, oh, my God, I know what Buc-ee's is. Which is so funny.
Did you say Christine Kirchens?
Yeah, do you know her?
I don't know if she's watching this video right now, but she is one of our Roadrunners.
She is.
Oh!
Dang. They just opened the first Buc-ee's outside of Texas in Alabama. It's just west of Mobile, and Buc-ee's is fabulous. Apparently, they're building one somewhere in Florida. I don't remember where, though. It's somewhere near Central Florida, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Buc-ee's is great.
Nice. That's so funny. What a small world. We are a family of 6. This is going to be a question for y'all. We are a family of 6 wanting to get our first RV. We need to have a vehicle when we get to our destinations. Can't be crammed in a truck. So I think we need a Class A motorhome, right?
So not necessarily. When our first lap around the country, we had the F-350 pulling the travel trailer we were in. After we got back around to Virginia, where we left originally, we had left Aaron's van at my mom's house. So when we got back to Virginia, before we headed south to Florida for the winter, we actually took the van with us. So then we had 5 seats in the truck and 7 seats in the van. So you can absolutely, do a truck and another car. So a Class A, again, like we talked about earlier, don't put your kids in motorhomes, especially if they're in a car seat. So you're going to want another vehicle anyway. So you're not stuck to a motorhome. You can definitely do a truck and another car because you're going to have a motorhome and another car too. So that really just comes down to what you're looking for.
If you have 2 drivers. That's assuming you have 2 drivers.
I was assuming that, yeah.
Yes. But we liked having the minivan too because the truck even we didn't have a dually. It was just an F-350 and it was huge. And trying to park that and bring groceries home, there was never enough room to fit everything. So family of 5 groceries at Walmart, you need that van to pack full of the groceries. So it was beneficial in many ways, not just moving people.
Yeah. Awesome. And then my recommendation, I mean, a family of 6, personally, and it's just a recommendation. You can get whatever you want. You can get a pop-up for all I care. But personally, I'd probably go with a 5th wheel. Because then you have that big back room and everything. Yeah. But again, as 5 to Go is, they're doing it in a motorhome. And so it's really just about self-awareness, your lifestyle, and how you like to do it.
And it's hard to know. And also, she might have 4 teenagers, or she might have 4 little kids. So that's a big difference too.
Our kids really like each other, so they don't mind sharing a bed. Like the girls don't mind sharing a queen-size bed. Right. And so it's kind of all up to your family.
Nice. Matt, did I break any sales record in April? I sure did. Thanks, y'all. All right. Hey, Matt, do your sales responsibility and your YouTube responsibilities become too much at one time? Yes, it really is starting to get overwhelming. I now walk around with a notepad. It's sitting right there, but I can't grab it because the setup. But I literally write down, whenever I get a phone call, I write it down. And now, like you guys have no idea. The last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, pretty much ever since you left, I've been by appointment only at the dealership just because it's that crazy busy. And I'm getting 200 to 300 emails a day. And that's great, but it really sucks because, some people I don't respond to or I can't respond to. Or I'll lose their email and then they get mad at me and it does kind of suck, but
you sound like you need some personal assistance.
Yeah. All right. Oh.
That's great.
For those of you that put the thumbs down, hit it again. It didn't register. That's funny. All right. Where's Andrea? She's laying on the bed. Andrea, say hey. Nope. Darlene, Matt, I emailed you today about a motorhome. Does this mean I'll wait forever to hear back from you? Nope. I'll respond to it. All right. Man. Man, this is crazy. Man, I had some questions, but they all went away. All right.
I'm scrolling back to the top and see what we missed way up top.
Yep. Tom Northam, we got the new sticker on our Canyon Star. Hi, Tom. Unfortunately, he didn't buy an RV from me. Because he bought a Newmar. But Tom's really awesome. He's a friend. And what's really great is I have a little crush on Angie from National Indoor RV Center. And he got a picture with her and sent it to me. Yeah. Matt, do you sell from customers from outside of North America? So have I? Honestly, no. But can we? Yes. It's a big pain in the butt, though, with the exporting process. This question, Matt, thanks so much. So will I ever review Forest River rigs? So General RV does not sell Forest River motorhomes. And as of right now, no, I won't be reviewing them. But who knows? If they don't get big enough, then I'll review them, but, when I don't, it just depends. All right. Let's see what other questions. See, and let me ask your guys' opinions, being YouTubers. I personally think it would be beneficial for me to review RVs, even if we don't sell them, like Newmars and like Forest Rivers, just because, hey, it would be helping people out. And maybe they wouldn't buy, like Tom. Tom is a great example. Tom bought a Newmar, which he didn't buy it from me. But I know Tom would recommend me to 10 other people. And so I think I should start, but I'm not quite there yet with my bosses to say that. Maybe this time next year, that'd be pretty cool.
You did get a shout out from the head of your company, though, didn't you?
Yeah. The owner of the owner watched your video, which is pretty cool. All right. Thanks so much for the super chat. Please explain the danger of kids in seatbelts while driving a Class A. Brian?
So you know how cars are built, and there's the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration that does crash tests, and they have safety features that are required in all vehicles sold in the United States. There is not a single safety feature that is required in an RV by any governing body. So Class C's are going to be safer because they're built as a van or a truck front end, and those have to adhere to crash test standards. Everything else added on, it's the Wild West. Class A's, when this thing rolled into the Fleetwood factory, it was an engine attached to a frame, and Fleetwood built everything around it. So,
also on that, if your seatbelts are sideways, and you put car seats in a sideways seatbelt, car seats are not rated for sideways impacts like that, and so you're kind of voiding all the safety features that a car seat has.
Yeah, so really the only place in here that you could safely / legally in some states put a car seat is in that front-facing bench back there, because there are seatbelts in the dinette. But
you're in the slide, and slides don't always do so well in big crashes.
Yeah, and not all tables are bolted down. There's stuff that can fly around. Yeah. It's just...
We just are erring on the side of Uber safety, and the kids will just be in the van with me in their car seat, strapped in the way they're supposed to.
Yep.
Nice. Cool. Well, we're about to wrap this up, so we're going to go rapid fire because we've almost been on for an hour.
Woohoo!
All right. Matt, this one's question for me. Do I have any feedback on travel trailers with off-road packages like dirt tires? Yes, I think they're stupid and irrelevant, honestly. Come on. Listen, these travel trailers, yeah, they look great. But come on, they can't handle smooth roads, right? The trim and cabinetry is going to fall off when you hit a pothole. What do you think a dirt mountain's going to do? All right, here's from Debbie. Hi, Debbie, again. I can't wait to see you Monday or Tuesday. I forget what day you're coming to pick up your trailer. This question's for you guys. How do you plan your itineraries? What's your favorite research tool for planning?
Road trippers, Instagram, watching all the people I love that also full-time and where they are, and figuring out if we can get to those same places. But we do use road trippers to plan out where our stops are going to be and what might be around them. And then I use Allstays or the Dirt to figure out campgrounds that we can afford and that allow kids, that don't charge extra, and all that kind of stuff. So. Yep.
And aren't you guys also a big member of Thousand Trails?
We are. We have a membership with Thousand Trails that we really, really love. And we don't know how you would full-time without a Thousand Trails membership. So
yeah, so that's my recommendation too. You know, I have no affiliation with Thousand Trails. I don't give a crap about them. But Thousand Trails is pretty much a timeshare. And for 80% of people, they'll never get their value out of it. But if you full-time, you're part of that 20%. So it's a really good investment, as I say.
Mm-hmm.
Great question. Is there a good toy hauler that would be good for full-timing? We plan on converting the garage into a bedroom for our 6 kids. No, bad idea. Please don't do that. Toy haulers are really expensive for what they are. And, you know, it's just not a good idea. Just get a 5th wheel with a bunkhouse. My 2 cents. Do a lot of folks fly by and drive away? Yeah. I mean, they did.
Yeah, it's bad.
But yeah, it just depends on, you know, what people are looking for. And that's big down here in Florida. I know it's big in Arizona as well. You know, it's just all the RV dealerships down here. Lazy Days, RV1, La Mesa, General, us. And it's a good thing for the customer because we're all competing against each other, right? So we have the lowest prices. Listen, I love the last dealership I was at, Leo's Vacation Center in Maryland, but their prices can't compete with the Florida prices, and it's not. And part of it's because they're up in Maryland. I mean, for goodness sakes, their dealership's on 4 acres, and their dealership's worth more than our dealership on 66 acres. You know, so the land's cheaper in Florida, and it's just more competitive, and it's supply and demand. That's why it's so expensive in Colorado. The supply's low, demand's high.
Absolutely.
You know, Grand Design trailer. Do we sell them? Yep, we do sell them out of our Jacksonville store. Is there another big RV show before the Tampa show? Yeah, just Google RV shows near you. Kevin Steele keeps commenting, I hate Grand Design. You know, whatever floats your boat.
If we were going to buy another towable, 100% it would be Grand Design. We wouldn't even
There you go. Different show for different folks.
One of those.
Yeah.
How much percent off MSRP should I expect to get? That's a great question, and it depends on what brand you're looking at. Also, that only really matters on new units, not used units.
Yeah.
So for an example, right now, if you look at our website, you can get some 30, 32, 35. I sold 2 units the other day. They were 42% off MSRP, which is insane. But if you're talking about a Tiffin, which you probably are, good luck getting a good discount on it because you never will. That's what's great. You know, everybody, were you guys looking at Tiffins when you were doing your project or your buying?
A few came up, but they
hold their value really well.
Yeah, they were a little pricey and they were a little shiny inside for us.
Oh
Yep,
yeah, yep. The super reflective wood and mirrors everywhere. Ugh.
Well, and here's the deal. I like Tiffin just as much as everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But for me as a salesperson, I look at it as dollar for dollar. And quite frankly, and I've said this in the Fleet, not because you bought a Fleetwood, but a lot of times people will compare a Bounder to an Allegro. You know, I feel like they're the same exact quality, but you're paying $20,000 more for the name Tiffin, which to some people's worth it, to others it's not.
And also another thing to keep in mind, insurance, because we priced out insurance on a Tiffin, basically same year, same size, same everything as this, and the insurance is almost double.
So expensive.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
that's crazy. Question: TPO roof versus fiberglass roof. This is a great question for a lot of people out there. Oh my God, 478 people. Sorry guys, I swear we're gonna wrap this up soon. But so here's my 2 cents on that. I feel like a fiberglass roof is better than a TPO roof. Okay, but I would never buy an RV based off of the roof. Period. You know, it really doesn't matter. A fiberglass roof can leak just as easy as a TPO roof. Now, with that said, if you like an RV, oh, God dang it, Will, I'm on live stream. If you like an RV and it's 50-50 and one has a fiberglass roof, go with that one. But if you like the one with the TPO roof, 5149, go with the TPO roof. I mean, they're all roofs. Manufacturers aren't going to put bad roofs on them because if they do, they have to replace it, and that costs warranty. Trust me. It just is what it is. This is a question for you guys. Are bunk beds a must when full timing with young kids? Any other features that are must have with kids?
That's going to depend on your kids, really. Bunk beds might be a must for you guys. They're not for ours. Like Aaron said earlier, our kids, the 2 girls, still like sleeping in the bed or sharing a big bed together. And again, bunk bed models with motorhomes, we don't like the layouts.
Weird. Yeah.
We did have a bunk bed travel trailer, and they loved that. They basically had their own room in the back with 3 bunks.
Right, that was a bunk house travel trailer.
Yes, I would just make sure that you have a place for them to put their clothes. You have a place to put laundry, because you will have so much more laundry than just people with 2 kids. I mean, 2 people. And a place for them to kind of escape from what you might be doing. So, like, if we're here in the living room, the kids can be in our room watching TV on a rainy day or something like that. So just make sure that there's some space that you can kind of say, this is where the adults are, and this is where you can be when they're driving you a little nuts.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also keep in mind that beds are only really used at night, unless your kids like to hang out in them. So we didn't want to dedicate too much space to beds.
Nope.
Because they're not useful during the day.
Right.
So we'd rather just have them out of the way and all of that.
Cool. Last couple questions. Matt, what's the best Class B for the money? There is no Class B best. There is no best Class B for the money. They're stupid and expensive. It's just kind of what you're into. Matt, what are your thoughts on dishwashers in an RV? They're stupid and expensive.
You're looking at our dishwasher.
Yep. Yeah, they, no.
You're gonna want the storage space.
Yep. Matt, what kind of beer do you like? I'll bring you some when I pick up my motorhome. Believe it or not, I don't like beer. I think it tastes gross. I have a taste palate of a 5-year-old. Ask Brian. I put ketchup. Brian, tell everybody. I put ketchup on everything.
Lots of ketchup on literally everything.
Hey, Ray. Matt, do you need a salesperson? I'm tired of being furloughed, sitting on my butt. Ray, I know where you live. Come on down, brother. And thinking that might be the case. We're almost done. Fantastic. Come on. Is that picture in the background Art Deco?
That one?
Yes.
It's actually
I will say your reaction was absolutely fantastic. Your thing when we did that in the video was absolutely phenomenal, and I love that.
Jim has a good question. Jim Travis, do you see that one?
There you go.
Yeah, so CDLs are based on the weight of your vehicle, the gross weight, and it depends on the state. So we are residents of Texas. All of our stuff is registered in Texas. And when we registered this, if it had been 26,000 pounds, 26,001 pound or more, it would have required a special license. But this is only 22,000 pounds, so it was fine. Some of the diesel pushers might get that heavy. So it depends on the state you live in.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you just said it, but did you say Class B non-commercial?
I didn't say what type of license.
Okay, yeah, they would be it would be a Class B non-commercial driver's license.
Yeah, CDL's just for like truckers and stuff.
Yep. All right, what's my favorite Class C motorhome? For 2020, it was the Integra Coach Odyssey. I feel like it was the perfect combination of quality and price, but it changes every year. I look at it as what you're getting for the dollar you're spending. Art Deco. Matt, we know you have a fear of dropping tater tot full of ketchup. Yep.
His actual photo, his facial hair was awesome.
Who's?
The last guy, Chris. Yeah, Chris SP. That's some baller facial hair, man. I like it.
You're engraved. You're telling me you're engraved with so much white trash DNA, your hair just grows in all white trash you like? Joe Dirt. Best movie ever. 400,000, what single Class A RV would you recommend? A Fleetwood Discovery LXE. Hello, Andrea from North Carolina. Where's the wife? She's sleeping. All right. Hot single party animal chicks at. Not my videos.
A different live chat.
Yeah. Hey, you must be here for the after party. Howdy. Great.
Hi, Michael.
Here's a question. Final question of the day, and then we're done. 485 people. Matt, is it better to bring your own financing like 5 to go, or is it better to go with our financing? It doesn't matter. We just want you to get the best interest rate. Some people, it's better for them to get their own interest rate. Some people it's better to go through their own banks. Some people it isn't. But I always like to tell people is true story. If you're a member of USAA, go through them. But our banks crush every other bank out there. But as of today, looks like we crush USAA now too. If it's over 35,000. But it is what it is. We don't care. Honestly, we're in the business of selling RVs. We don't care. So many people come up to me, they're like, "Hey, Matt, what's the outdoor price?" Cash. And I'm like, buddy, this isn't the Wild West. We don't care if you pay cash or finance or anything. Oh, okay, crap. Final question. Will y'all ever go back to a towable unit?
Possibly.
We would. It's not off the table at all. Like if we decided to get back out there and start traveling as fast as we did before or faster than we're planning to for the next year or two.
We would get a fifth wheel because we would have bigger kids.
We would do a fifth wheel for sure.
Oh, very good.
And it would be a grand design.
It would be.
It would be a grand design. You hear that, Scott? No, I'm just kidding. All right, here's little Una. There you guys go. Oh, let me get this hat off. That's little Una. And let me do this. All right, y'all, listen, thank you so much for coming on my show. Everybody, make sure, Izzy and MJ, whoever, can you put a link to their channel, 5 to go in the chat, please? Actually, is it backsplash 5 to go?
Yes.
Yeah, youtube.com/5 to go.
5 to go. There you go, guys. Make sure you go to youtube.com/5 to go. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. Guys, thank you so much for buying an RV from me. I really do appreciate that. And thanks so much for making Exposed the truth about Matt's RV reviews. And thanks for coming on this live chat.
Thanks
I will let you guys have the camera for 35 seconds. You want to say, if you want to say anything to America.
So there are still a lot of questions popping up. If you have any questions for us, send us a message on Facebook, on Instagram, or the best option is to join us on Discord right there. And we're on there all the time. Like literally all the time. It's on our phones, on our laptops. We're in there chatting all day long. So any other questions, 5togo.com/Discord. That'll get you there. And if you want to join the Roadrunners, please do. We've got fun stuff. Monthly giveaway expires tomorrow. So get in on that.
And you can help us decorate the rig.
Oh.
You guys, I think you guys should so do that. Like, do a contest. Oh, how about that picture in the back? Like, make a contest, right? Like a raffle, and somebody gets to pick the picture in the back or something like that. I don't know.
Or we'll just give it away, and someone else can have Art Deco in their house.
Art Deco.
I should have had you sign it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Actually, if someone wants that, we are headed towards Florida later this year. So we'll throw this thing in the storage bay down below. We'll have Matt sign it, and then we'll do a giveaway.
Nice.
Right. Is this Art Deco?
Yes. Is this Art Deco? Great. Well, thanks so much, guys. Oh, and one last thing.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions for them, subscribe to their channel. They answer every single comment.
Absolutely.
I do not. That is tough. Listen, folks, I used to be that guy that talked crap. I replied to every comment, blah, blah, blah. Well, then, it got tough and I couldn't. So for you guys to be at 35,000 and still replying to every comments, you got more willpower than me. And I absolutely love that. And sorry, everybody, I don't reply to every comment anymore. It's just really tough doing this, making a video every other day. But you guys still do it. You won't do it forever. I want to see you prove me wrong and get to 100,000 subscribers and still reply to everybody. And then you can say, in your face, Matt. Because it's tough, but I love it. All right. Well, I think that's it. Thanks so much. End broadcast right here. Thanks, everyone.